to go fast through the role of ritual, which is so important for the containment, the guidance of the non-ordinary states of consciousness, and for the focus of the experience. So the skill of the facilitator and how the ritual guided can make a very important change. I also want to add, although ayahuasca might have pharmacological properties for changing addictive mindset, we should not understand ayahuasca as a pharmacological intervention, but as a ritual intervention with basis in indigenous medicine. With regard to the therapeutic value, which was identified in the study, combining the statements of interviewed therapists and patients, I found following aspects: less drug craving or repulsion to drug intake, the overcoming of dysfunctional psychological patterns and psychological growth, increased self-awareness, spiritual renewal, restructuring of value systems, and new life perspective. It's, however, very important to note that ayahuasca is not a panacea. It's only a therapeutic tool, which can have positive or negative outcomes depending on who uses it, with which intentions, and in which context. And my final thoughts are very similar to those of the previous speakers. In well-structured settings, ayahuasca experience can contribute to the process of recovery from substance dependency by triggering interrelated physical, psychological, and spiritual processes that are valued in various existing therapeutic approaches to addiction treatment. The findings of the study indicate that for some patients, ayahuasca can be an effective and reasonably safe therapeutic tool for treating substance dependence. These results, however, are preliminary and need to be verified through studies that involve systematic data collection with standardized outcome measures. And I think Brian Rush, later in the afternoon, we're going to talk about this part. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anya. If anybody has any questions, the microphone's right up here, so please come up.
Yeah, you talk that ayahuasca is just a tool, a therapeutic tool, that can have positive or negative results. I would like to know more about the negative results ayahuasca can have.
In a context that is not well contained as an amplifier of consciousness, ayahuasca can negatively affect psychologically a person, can lead to paranoia, to disorientation, can lead to trauma, psychological trauma. If somebody is abused during a non-ordinary state of consciousness, or is just not contained, or a person who had a trauma in early childhood and goes through a non-contained ayahuasca experience, can be re-traumatized. Things like this. And then there's also all the other part in traditional indigenous medicines. There's plants. There's the dichotomy of plants to heal and plants to harm. And ayahuasca in indigenous traditional medicine is used for both. Okay. So there's also this energetic part.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.